Good day, Range Guild and BTA fans, and welcome back to BTA Week 6, I believe. Yep, Week 6. We are up against the CogSentient and the Dallas Girafarigs. As you guys might have noticed, we didn't have a video or a battle last week because our opponent, Tyler, unfortunately did forfeit to us. He was very busy with his college work and whatnot, so we didn't get the battle. So we did get another win. But this battle against Cog is going to be very interesting as he is currently the only remaining undefeated team in the league. So that by no means makes Cog a bad battler. In fact, he has been improving quite a bit, I would say. So it's going to make this battle quite interesting. He has been saying how worried he is of this battle, but that does not mean I'm going to go easy on him or underestimate him. I'm going to play this absolutely seriously and do the best of my ability. So this week we are bringing our Crocodile, our Delphox, our Rotomo, our Jellicent, our Drudgon, and first up in the season, our Girder. And we're thinking he's going to be bringing his Ambipom, his Roserade, his Armaldo, his Mudsdale, his Chandelure, and his Bruxish. So let's jump in and see what he has brought against us. Alright, ooh, a couple things different. That's going to be interesting. I'm going to copy the link, bring it over into the season chats. At coach. Let's speak. Alright. So a couple of things different. He didn't bring the Bruxish, and he didn't bring the Chandelure. He did bring the that thing, Crabramable, which gave us some problem last season if you were watching that. So something to be worried about, definitely. Is quite strong, but obviously very slow. So we can play around that a little bit. And then no Bruxish, but instead the Electrode, which is slightly annoying just because it may have screens or something else entirely. Electrode. Where are you? Cock. So I feel pretty good with bringing Girder in this battle. I feel pretty confident leading off with the Jellicent. I may have to make a switch into one of our other Pokemon afterwards, but I think just starting off with it's pretty decent. Has an okay matchup against several things. But let's lead off and see what he does. Because he's been leading his Armaldo or his Ambipom, so getting a Scald off would be very nice. Obviously, it could go into his Roserade, so that could put us in an interesting position, but I think Drudgon switch in afterwards is fine. Let's see, Drudgon against Roserade. Because if he goes for a Leaf Storm, it does a fair amount, actually. As if he's Life Orb. Could be scary. But we can... Yeah, if he's not Life Orb, then it doesn't do that much with Leaf Storm. So that's good to know. Okay. But we'll see. And now we wait for Cog to make his decision. So we see the Crabominable. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, I don't. I mean, it might have Thunder Punch, which could be annoying to say the least. Yeah, if you're admin, I'll do a decent, but I can like make a switch afterwards. Rose. I don't really feel like making the prediction of Roserade coming in. I kind of just want to throw off Scald and see what he does. So we throw off Scald, does 28, and we get the burn. Yep, he does have Thunder Punch. Crab. So let's see how much what that's telling us. 28. What? How? Excuse me. Are you minus Spadef? What? How? I'm so confused. Oh, Assault Vest is on, that's why. Okay. Yeah, so looks like... Yeah, so it looks like just max HP. Probably max HP, max attack. I could launch off another Scald, or I could recover. I'm just going to recover, see what it does. He might switch out into his Roserade. But getting that burn off is very good for us. Yeah, it goes into Roserade. That's fine. So we're back up to full HP, and at this point, I'm going to Druddigon. As goes for an Energy Ball, does 25. So I want to check to see what kind of damage that is. Ruse. Energy Ball. So 25, yeah, so it looks like just Timid, max special. So I can either, if I Z-move here, yeah, that will KO. I think Z-moving is probably our best chance just because I want to get off as much damage as possible. Rocks aren't going to be super important, and nuking something will be very good. Yeah, as it goes for Sludge Bomb, we will take out the Roserade here. So, very nice. And we do want to keep our Jellicent around for his Mudsdale and also his... Interesting. So he's going to bring in his Mudsdale here. I'm just going to go for a Toxic. Getting a Toxic off on this will be excellent. And what's also really good about Roserade going down is that Rotom now can come in and freely Leaf Storm. So I will definitely trade getting Toxic off on you. Because Mudsdale, you should be slower, right? Yeah. Unless you're running a lot of speed, which would be very strange. But yeah, so Roserade being gone is very good for us. And I will gladly get a Toxic, hopefully, as long as it lands. And Honestly, Girder is also looking really good once we get Mudsdale down a little bit. And it should definitely be faster, I think. Yep, so we get Toxic off. Excellent. He Toxics us. In that case, we'll just get Rocks up as well. As he Rock Tombs us. That is fine. Yeah, so we should be faster with Girder. Like I said, I'm just going to go into Rotom and throw off a Leaf Storm. He shouldn't have anything really to that wants to come in on this. And Mudsdale being on timer is very good for us. And we're getting in that position. Right, Electrode comes in, that's fine. Leaf Storm, ooh, almost knocks him out. You do not have anything like that, so I can just go for a Volt Switch here. You do not have any electric absorbing abilities. Yep, so that goes down. He only has physical attackers left, so I think just going into our Girder is fine. He set up the light screen. And we should be able to quite possibly just set up like bulk ups here. And then be able to Drain Punch afterwards. But so far, battle's going very well for us. Like I said, him losing Roserade opened the door for Rotom to do a lot of damage. Drudgon was nice to check like Ambipom with Rough Skin, but we also have Jellicent for all his normal stab, so that's really good. Also, our Krookodile should be faster than his entire team. Okay, he brings in Mudsdale. So in that case, I'm just gonna bulk up. And I'm just gonna keep bulking up as he Toxics me, which is interesting because I do have Guts. But we're just gonna bulk up again. Is it set up Stealth Rock? Okay. And I think at this point, a +2 Girder. I think just Drain Punching is fine. Yep, that knocks him out. So it brings in Ambipom. He's going to fake me out, but it's not going to do much because we have 2 defense boosts. Yeah, it does 10%, which is fine. And then we can Drain Punch again. As he returns, does 18. We will Drain Punch, take all of his HP. And we're sitting pretty good. Pretty good. Let's see. Armaldo. Yeah, your base speed is higher. We are at +2 defense. So he shouldn't be able to knock us out with anything, and we can rest here. Oh, he gets a crit. And we're in the rest. And we'll just click Drain Punch after we wake up. So we're just wasting our sleep turns. And this next turn we'll wake up and Drain Punch probably 2 more times, and oh, yes, sub, okay. So now 2 more Drain Punches most likely will win us the game. So good game to Cog. Like I said, opening up the door early on was really useful, and then Girder bringing Mudsdale couldn't really touch Girder so we could just freely bulk up in front of it. So with this, oh, looks like he's going to live on just a sliver. Yep. But the next one will knock him out. So GG to Cog. With that, guys, we are now 5-1, which is excellent. Let me know what you thought of the battle. Obviously, a little bit one-sided, but that by no means makes Cog a bad battler. I'm looking forward to see how he does in the rest of the season, and you know, hopefully we might see him again in the playoffs. So with that, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the battle. Let me know what you thought, and I will see you guys next time. Stay super fantastic.